Hi everyone, listen to this. Just because you have a thought doesn't mean it's true. Say that again. Just because you have a thought doesn't mean it's true. You don't have to believe in every single thought you have, especially when it's negative. We all know that a time comes when we begin to imagine some negative consequence in our minds, and we focus on that imagination, those thoughts. Before we know what's going on, our bodies begin to feel fear, insecure. Before we know it, we are caught in this loop of thinking and feeling and feeling and thinking, because the more negative thoughts we generate, the more negative feelings we generate, and the more negative feelings we generate, the more negative thoughts we generate, just because of one single thought. Just because you have a thought doesn't mean it's true. You don't have to believe in every negative thought that comes into your mind. Break that cycle today. Break that habit. It's only a thought. Don't give that thought power by believing in it. And then how do you know that you've believed in a thought, by the way? It's when you begin to react towards it. It's when you begin to respond towards that thought by feeling emotions. Now you're believing in that thought. What I want you to do instead is, anytime you begin to have that negative thought, before you give it power with your emotions, remind yourself, ask yourself, what is the opposite of this thought? Remember that this is just a thought. What if this is just in my head? What if I'm just imagining this? What if there is a possibility that what I'm just thinking about might not be the truth? What if what I just thought about is not happening? There is always a flip side to every thought. In fact, there are 1,000,001 possibilities to every thought. You can focus on any other thought that is different from that thought. You have the freedom to think anything. And if you have the freedom to think anything, do not exercise that freedom in thinking thoughts that is going to cause you to feel negative emotions. Think about something else. Think about something that is more inspiring, more empowering. Begin to think about the opposite of that thought, and then focus on that thought. So anytime you begin to think about negative thoughts, disempowering thoughts, self-depreciating thoughts, catch yourself and go back and think about the opposite of that thought. Something that inspires you, something that makes you happy. Now you're taking your power back. Now you're in control of both your mind and your body, your thoughts and your emotions. So give it a shot.